Welcome, brave souls, to a journey into the unknown, into the realms of fear and terror. We're about to delve into a world where reality intertwines with the stuff of nightmares, where the mundane transforms into the macabre. The tales we're about to share are not for the faint-hearted. They are real, they are disturbing, and they took place in the most unsuspecting of locales, motels. Yes, motels, those roadside havens for weary travelers, places of rest and respite. But as we're about to discover, not all motels offer peaceful slumbers. Some harbor dark secrets, hidden horrors that lurk in the shadows, waiting to unfold. Each room holds a story, each key opens a door to a chilling past, and each guest unwittingly becomes a part of a haunting narrative. These are tales of horror that occurred in the heart of these motels, places that should have been safe havens, but instead turned into scenes of unimaginable terror. You may question whether such horrors could indeed transpire, but remember, reality can often be stranger and much more terrifying than fiction. We have gathered 3 such disturbing motel horror stories, each more chilling than the last. Each tale is a testament to the inexplicable, the eerie, the downright terrifying incidents that have transpired within the confines of ordinary motel rooms. Each story is a chilling reminder that fear can find us in the most unexpected places, at the most unexpected times. So, prepare yourself, brace your nerves, steel your heart, and steady your breath. The tales we're about to share will make your blood run cold, will make you question each creaking door, each flickering light, each unfamiliar shadow. So, gather your courage, for we are about to embark on a journey through the first of our 3 chilling motel tales. Our first tale takes us to a dingy motel on the outskirts of a forgotten town where the phantom of Room 13 dwells. Picture a weary traveler weighed down by the burdens of a long journey, seeking solace in the dimly lit reception of a decrepit motel. He's shown to Room 13, a number often associated with superstition and unease. But desperate for rest, he pays no mind to such frivolous notions and gratefully accepts the key. As he steps into Room 13, a chill runs down his spine. The room, though threadbare and worn, possesses an eerie aura. The wallpaper is peeling off, revealing decades-old stains. An old creaky bed is the only furniture, its linens untouched for what seems like years. The room reeks of musty dampness, and an odd, unplaceable scent hangs in the air. The first night passes uneventfully. But as dawn breaks, the traveler senses a shift. He awakens to a room colder than before, the chill seeping into his bones. Dismissing it as a trick of his weary mind, he ventures out for the day, only to return to an even colder room and a sense of unease that he can't shake off. The nights that follow are far from peaceful. Strange noises fill the room, unexplainable whispers echo from the walls, and objects move of their own accord. The traveler finds himself waking up at odd hours, feeling watched, feeling a presence. His fear grows with every passing night, the room seeming to close in on him. Yet he is drawn to it, compelled to uncover the truth of Room 13. Despite his rational mind dismissing these occurrences as mere hallucinations, he can't ignore the terror that grips him. He begins to question the motel staff, who reveal tales of previous guests who've faced similar experiences. Tales of a phantom that dwells in Room 13, of a spirit that hasn't found peace. The traveler's last night in the motel is the worst. He wakes up to find himself paralyzed, unable to move, unable to scream. He feels a weight on his chest, sees a shadowy figure looming over him. The room is colder than ever, his breath visible in the freezing air. He feels an icy touch, hears a voice whispering in his ear, and then, just as suddenly, it's over. The figure is gone, the room is silent, and he's left alone, shivering in fear. When dawn breaks, he leaves the motel, vowing to never return. But the phantom of Room 13 stays with him, its memory etched into his mind, a chilling reminder of the terror he experienced. And so, the phantom of Room 13 continues to haunt the motel, waiting for its next unsuspecting guest. If you're enjoying the fear, give the video a like. Our second tale unveils the dark secret of a motel keeper buried deep within the walls of his establishment. Imagine a quiet, unassuming motel nestled in an isolated corner of a sleepy town. A place that travelers passing through would find seemingly ordinary, perhaps even charming in its quaintness. But beneath this facade, a sinister secret was taking root, nurtured by the motel's keeper. This man, who we'll call Mr. Smith, was not just a provider of temporary shelter to weary travelers. Oh no, he was something far more unsettling. Mr. Smith had a peculiar hobby. He was a collector of sorts. Now you might be thinking, what's so sinister about a collection? Well, it's not the act of collecting that sends shivers down one's spine, but rather what was being collected. You see, Mr. Smith had a fascination with secrets, the darkest kind. He was obsessed with the hidden aspects of human nature, the things people chose to bury within themselves, the things they'd never dare to share with the world. How did he go about collecting these secrets, you ask? Well, Mr. Smith had rigged his motel with hidden microphones and cameras, transforming each room into a personal confessional booth of sorts. He would sit in his secret room, listening to the confessions and conversations of his unsuspecting guests, recording their deepest, darkest secrets. His collection grew over the years, a macabre library of human despair and darkness. However, like all secrets, Mr. Smith's too was bound to be discovered. One day, a curious guest stumbled upon one of the hidden cameras. The news spread like wildfire, and soon the motel was swarming with law enforcement. They uncovered Mr. Smith's secret room, revealing to the world his grotesque collection. The revelation sent shockwaves through the quiet town. The motel, once seen as a charming pit stop, was now a monument of horror. The townsfolk were left wondering how many of their secrets Mr. Smith had collected, how many lives he had intruded upon. Mr. Smith was arrested, but the damage had been done. The secrets he had collected, the lives he had invaded, the trust he had shattered could not be undone. The motel was shut down, a chilling testament to the man's twisted fascination with the secrets of others. Even today, years after the incident, the motel stands abandoned. Its empty rooms echo with the whispers of long-forgotten secrets, the ghosts of Mr. Smith's obsession still lingering in the air. The motel keeper's secret remains, a chilling reminder of the horror that took place within those walls. Our final tale introduces us to an unseen guest whose presence is felt but never seen. A story that will make your skin crawl and send chills down your spine. So let's delve into this chilling tale. In the quiet town of Tranquility, a family of 4 decided to take a road trip. They found themselves at the doorstep of a quaint little motel nestled in the heart of the town. It was a charming place with a welcoming aura that masked an unsettling presence. The family checked into their room, unaware of the eerie encounters that awaited them. The first night was uneventful, but the following morning, the children began to complain about strange noises. They spoke of hushed whispers and soft footfalls resonating in the dead of night. The parents dismissed their claims as figments of their active imaginations, if only they knew how wrong they were. As the days turned into nights, the strange occurrences escalated. Objects began to move on their own, doors would creak open in the middle of the night, and the temperature would inexplicably drop, making the room feel as if it was encased in a perpetual winter. The father, a stern man of logic, refused to believe in the supernatural. He tried to rationalize the incidents, attributing them to faulty building structures and the children's overactive imaginations. But his skepticism was soon to be shattered. One night, as the family huddled together, they felt an invisible force in the room. It was a chilling presence that moved around the room, causing the lights to flicker and the air to grow cold. The eerie whispers the children had previously complained about echoed around them, growing louder and more menacing. The family, now terrified, decided to leave the motel the next morning, but the unseen guest had other plans. As they hurriedly packed their belongings, the doors and windows slammed shut, trapping them inside. Panic ensued as they tried to escape. their desperate cries for help swallowed by the silence of the motel. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, the invisible force released its hold. The doors and windows flew open, allowing the terrified family to escape. They fled the motel, vowing never to return. Our tale ends here, but the motel still stands, housing its unseen guest. The entity continues to haunt the motel, its presence felt but never seen. The unseen guest remains, an invisible terror, reminding all who dare to stay that they are never truly alone. And there you have it. 3 disturbing motel horror stories to keep you awake at night. Each one more bone-chilling than the last, taking us through the phantom of Room 13, the motel keeper's secret to the unseen guest, all pulsating with the eerie echoes of the unknown, the inexplicable, and the downright terrifying. Perhaps you found yourself shrouded in the mystery of Room 13, or maybe you felt the chilling presence of the unseen guest, or perhaps you're still puzzling over the motel keeper's secret. A tale that has surely set your imagination ablaze with curiosity and apprehension. These stories serve as a stark reminder of the macabre that lurks in the corners of our world, waiting to be discovered or perhaps best left untouched. But of course, the choice is yours. Your interaction fuels our journey into the uncanny, the strange, and the downright horrifying. If you enjoyed these tales of terror, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more chilling tales. Until then, keep the lights on.